Hello YouTube, Slate Warrior here, and this will be my top 8 or top 7 round 3 discussion for the next great YouTuber. And before I begin, I just want to say that this is being recorded one day early, meaning that the last contestant, there was only one person that put the video up on the 4th day, but the last contestant, which was Simo, actually has one more day to finish their cycle for getting likes. So I'm going to be talking about Simo's video, but the like count at the end won't be exact. The other ones should be pretty close because I checked them 1 week after they've been posted, just like Underworld did. But I'm not going to go into all of the little disclaimers that I did. If you want to see, everything else that I talk about, like every video, just, link in the description to the playlist. I'm not going to bore you guys with explaining the same things over and over. So if you want to see more of the things that I am not responsible for, then links to my first 2 discussions in the description. So before I get to the videos of this round, I need to do a few things. First of all, I need to make a formal apology to Underworld, the creator of this wonderful competition, because in the last video I kind of called out his voting system and I said that it was flawed and the system was not proper and fit for the competition. And I just need to take this back because I didn't realize that, seriously, I completely forgot that he mentioned at the beginning of the competition that part of it was spreading the video. So, you're supposed to get the likes by yourself. You're supposed to promote your video and try to get it likes that way. You're supposed to be aware that the voting system is likes, and you're supposed to take steps in order to get the likes for the video. So, that in itself is, part of the skills of being a YouTuber. I post the videos that I make on Facebook and try to promote them and try to get people to watch them. I type, interesting paragraphs in front of them and try to get people to click on them. So it's the same thing essentially, except these people are doing it competitively, and there's no problem with that because the like system shows what the viewers think, and if the viewers wanted a specific contestant to move on and they wanted another specific contestant not to, they would show that. Now, some other people were making some suggestions and changings of the system, and that would be okay, but I think that this competition and the voting system that it currently has are perfectly fine for the competition that it is. So I just need to say that, I'm sorry, Underworld, I didn't mean to put down your competition at all. As you know, I love your competition, that's why I'm making these videos on it, and I didn't mean to offend you or any of the contestants or anybody else involved. I just was expressing my opinion that I now realize was incorrect. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that I do not believe that the voting system is flawed, because now I understand why it is the way it is. So next I need to talk about 2 contestants of the competition. One of them that got knocked out last round and one that didn't submit a video this round. Those being Yu-Gi-Oh! Planet and We Are Yu-Gi-Oh! And those contestants have something in common. Both of them made a video that they didn't agree with their first time going, and they didn't benefit off of that because Yu-Gi-Oh! Planet last round he stated in one of his videos on his channel that he made a video that was comedy that he did not think was to his full potential. So he instead just uploaded the pack opening that I considered lackluster, and I did not know that when I made my second round video. So I just want to say that that his video was not the video he originally intended to upload to the channel, so that obviously contributed to why it wasn't as strong as it could have been. Now, We Are Yu-Gi-Oh! On the other hand was going to make a video for this round, but as you can see, he uploaded nothing. And that's because, for 2 reasons. I'll link his explanation video down in the description because he made a specific video dedicated to explaining why he didn't make a video for this round. But We Are Yu-Gi-Oh! His internet went down, and also the same thing as Yu-Gi-Oh! Planet. He wasn't satisfied with his first Duel video, so he just didn't upload anything. He didn't even want to, put something out onto Underworld's channel that wasn't the best representation of his channel. So the first contestant and video that I'd like to talk about is Team Answers for Days. Team Answers for Days did a Dueling Network Duel video with his Prophecy deck versus Tej Dravidi, who is a Worlds competitor, and Tej was using Traptrix Heroes, which I thought was interesting. I don't think anybody in the comment section noticed this, or took note of it and thought of it really hard, but that's a Worlds competitor, and he's using a deck. We just saw a deck that a Worlds competitor is using, and he stated at the beginning of the video that he was testing for Worlds. So do you think that maybe that's a hint of what the people at Worlds are going to be playing for America? I mean, Traptrix Heroes, it sounds pretty good to me. Okay, so to get to his actual video, I was reading the comments, like I just said, not very many people commented about that, and one of the biggest gripes that me and other people in the comments had was that he misplayed a lot. He didn't activate Crest on his first turn. I believe it was 3 times he tried to activate Master when he didn't control a spellcaster. He's supposed to summon High Priestess. It was a mess. So in a video that was supposed to be a duel video, the round was based on duels. I know that his main focus was the interview, but if the round is based on duels, you have to make sure that the duel, the visual that we're watching, the viewers, it has to be okay. Like there has to be something catching about it, and the catching part, unfortunately, was that he made a misplay, and that was early on. So the thing that I first noticed about this video was that he made a misplay in a Duel video. So the actual interview was pretty nice. Like it was cool to see like get in the head of a world's competitor, just any Yu-Gi-Oh player in general, and how he's talking about his experiences from the season this year. But like the interview was great. He asked the questions and Tej answered them flawlessly. Like Tej was so on with his answers that I think he was probably prepared before the Duel video, which is fine. That was a good job on Team Answers for Today's part. But I think that the biggest thing, unfortunately, that most people are going to take away from this video is that he misplayed multiple times. And since that is the thing that we're looking at, that is our focus, and that was also the focus of the round, I believe that hurt him for the quality and the likeness of the people that are watching the video. Ryan Nisker's video was essentially him at his locals playing a Dark World player, and it was a skit. He was, it was planned, obviously. You could hear him, like, his thinking in his head. So the beginning of the skit, it started with him in his car, on his phone, like, checking off his to-do list, and one of the things was be a douche, and I thought that was really funny. I think that making fun of yourself is one of the best ways to win back the hearts of people that are angry at you. Also, I think that he was really funny in this video, but the best part for me was the dice thing where he said, oh, I rolled 12 dice. I thought that was really good. I think this is kind of an example of what we may have been expecting from his last round video. Like, this was funny, and I know this was his duel, but it was, obviously a skit. It was planned out, and it was just put together in, like, a comedy video sort of type of way. He was, obviously trying to be funny. Like, that was the point. He was making fun of the whole, Dark World is a deck that we as the Yu-Gi-Oh community dislike. I feel like he was trying to imitate one of the people in Zodiac Duelist because he was saying stuff like, filthy casual and, opened up, just like a whole bunch of things that you hear, like, from Yu-Gi-Oh players, like, stereotypically. I think that it was put together pretty well. The only problem is he cursed a lot, which was kind of odd because I think that, for my comedy, I don't mind that at all, but he just like kept repeating it, and it was just getting a little bit annoying. And personally, I don't mind Dark Worlds, so I mean, I don't even understand why we as a Yu-Gi-Oh community dislike the deck. I think it's perfectly fine. It's annoying to play against because they get to look at your hand, and that's kind of what the way that they play it today is built upon is kind of access to the hand, and I think that's a mechanic in Yu-Gi-Oh that is like disliked to be taken advantage of because it's really strong. But I think that this video was most of all funny, and I think that it was comparable to what we expected from him of last round. I think he delivered, and I think that he is going to be rewarded because of that. Now let me tell you, the next contestant that I'm going to talk about is like the whole origin of what this competition is meant to be, because this contestant's video this week pushed me from considering him just a mediocre contestant to me actually going to his channel and subscribing to him. This was the video of Simo, which was actually my favorite video for this week. Simo with 8 O's, I guess I have to say that. I always say that. So this was my favorite video because this is the kind of dual commentary that I enjoy. This is the kind of dual commentary that I want to produce on my channel and that I've tried to produce in the past. He had a video of him dueling, right? And then he talks over it. A post-com, that's my favorite kind of commentary because you already know what's going to happen, so you can talk about, the things that were going through your mind and also what is actually going to happen, so that, the right plays. You can talk about what exactly is going on with your opponent. You know what they're going to do, so you can talk about what you could have done. You can talk about the responses that you had. You can just talk about everything in the game because you know already what's going to happen in the duel. And I believe that that was the best route to take with this round's video. The beginning was pretty cool. He was talking about how, Sylvans were basically, he said in the video that he was going to lose to Sylvans, and he said in the beginning that he didn't have Max C or something like that, and that it was pretty cool that he said it was just epic. The music was really cool throughout the entire video. It was funny at times because the camera was moving, and that was pretty cool. He was clearly pretty knowledgeable. I didn't even know that the guy was like a duelist. Like, this was an ARG event, I'm pretty sure. I did not know that like Simo actually went to events like this. But this was definitely my favorite video, and I'll be linking him in the description. And I've actually gone to his channel, and he actually does make other videos that I really like. So this is definitely what this competition is about. It's about showing off the YugiTube community and getting some viewers to see these channels and see if they like them. And I happened to really enjoy this round's video for Simo, even though his first round video I didn't really care for, and his last round it was okay. I said I liked it, and I did. But this round it was great. In the past, I had been showing off, I believe, 3 channels from each round, but since there's only 8, I'm only going to be showing off 1 channel. So in the description, I'll be showing off Simo's channel. I'll just be linking his channel, and I'll saying that it was my favorite from this competition. So check out the description below. There will be lots of links there. P-Bunny also created a video that I really enjoyed, but the difference between Simo's video and P-Bunny's video is that the way that Simo did his video is what I expected from this round and what I really like to see when I'm watching YugiTube in general. I like to see post-com and duels, but P-Bunny's video was also excellent in terms of just simple production value. He did a duel, and his entire video was just a whole bunch of puns. Like, he talks about Rescue Cat. The name of the cowboy was Ray Geki, so you know, to play on Raigeki, of course, if you didn't pick up on that. And it was just, there were so many similarities between what he was talking about with, you know, dueling and Yu-Gi-Oh! And like the cowboy. There were just too many references that he made in that video. It was just, it fit together so well. I like this video a lot, and you know, the plot was, you know, short, but it was really interesting. I think it was pretty cool that he connected Yu-Gi-Oh! And Cowboys so well, and the ending was pretty cool, and he said, you know, because it's technically is a duel. But I think that everybody has to agree that the best part of this video was the beginning. Like, this, I know he didn't say, he said he wasn't making fun of Ryan, but like the little, you know, he said he was taking his idea, but the little knock that he took at him, you know what I mean? Like, he was just building off of the fact that people didn't like that, and so he was trying to get a laugh out of them is what he was doing. So I know he said he wasn't making fun of Ryan's video, but what he was doing essentially is taking advantage of what people thought of Ryan and using that to his benefit. And I would call that making fun. I know that he wasn't trying to be rude, but I think that was so the best part. Like, that was definitely why I thumbs up that video immediately, right when I saw that he was playing with that. Like, just thumbs up right away. Great video, P-Bunny. Even though I said that Simo's video was probably my favorite of this round, I think the best video was that of Duel Rock, because of the production value. Like, the fact that he got on a skyscraper, so that shows, like, effort. And, like, the editing was good. The player profiles were pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure how he got onto a skyscraper to begin with, but the duel was really cool. He had top decks for days. At the end, he top decked the Diania to make the Abyss Dweller. He top decked, of course, he top decked BLS, which is crazy. But I don't know if you guys noticed at the end, but he recorded 10 duels. He said at the end, he recorded 10 duels on top of the skyscraper and picked the best one to show to us. I think that shows dedication right there. Like, the video showed qualities of just good video making in general, as well as a good duel. And I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's post-com, so you know that's my favorite kind of duel video. That's what I expected to see from this competition, in this round at least. And that's definitely what I saw. And with this video, I'm thinking that, like, Duel Rock, he's a channel that I saw this, and I just went right and subscribed. Like, right after I saw this video, I went to his channel and I subscribed. But after seeing this, I think he might actually win the competition. Like, this video was that good. If he can produce a video like this for the next couple rounds, I really think that he might be the pick to win the next great YouTuber. And I didn't even think that at all after his first round. His first round video was like nothing. His second round video was awesome, and this one was epic. It was great. So Duel Rock, just great video. It was excellently produced. It was entertaining. It was a well commentated duel, and it was my favorite kind of duel. And I'm so glad that you made this video, and I'm so glad that you're still in the competition. Just completely changing my opinion from the first round of the competition. The next video I don't have that much to say about. It was pretty straightforward and short. It was a duel between Lightsworn and Mermails. It was produced by Team Judgment, formerly known as Team of Prophecy. I'm not exactly sure why he changed his name. But essentially what happened is turn 2, the player on the left dropped triple Judgment Dragon, and then there was some like dubstep and some animations, and there was like some salt. It was okay. You couldn't really hear his commentating at the beginning. It was pretty quiet, whereas the music was pretty loud. It was kind of funny. I got a chuckle out of it. It wasn't anything special, but it was alright. The last person I need to talk about is the RGB0, who's a fan favorite. I subscribe to him. A lot of us subscribe to him. And to go over his video, the thing that I need to talk about is that it was entertaining. It reminded me of an Asian Eyes video. The commentary over DevPro was pretty simple. It was a replay. It was a post-com, which is what I like. And he just talked about his duel between Morphtronics versus Gladiator Beast. It wasn't even that particularly of an interesting duel. Just his commentary intrigued me. And that's the title. You know, look at the title. A whirlwind of, I forget what it was, a whirlwind of something and intrigue. It was just interesting. So I watched it, and, you know, I was just, you know, thinking, you know, at the beginning I was just chilling. I was waiting for RGB0 to do something amazing with his plays, and he didn't really. It just simplified the game once he activated Sanctum on his opponent's Heraclinos. He top-decked a Machine Dupe. His opponent top-decked a Dichotomy, didn't activate it for some reason. Then he top-decked into something that he could Machine Dupe. He searched, he summoned an Alucard, and he popped the Dichotomy, which, again, why didn't he activate the Dichotomy? And, he ended up winning with Morphtronics against the deck Glads, which Glad Beast actually topped this year, which was kind of interesting. So the whole thing that I want to take out of this video is that some YugiTubers are just purely entertainment. Now, I'm not trying to say that the RGB0 and Asian Eyes are similar to YugiTubers, because the RGB0 has really thoughtful discussions as well as these little duels. But this video, his duel video for this round, was one that I really liked, because I do like Asian Eyes, and I think that it was comparable to a video that Asian Eyes would make. And look at Asian Eyes. He's got like tons of subscribers. He's probably approaching like 100,000 right now. So, you know, the RGB0, your video was nice. I enjoyed it, and it was cool to hear you talk, and you're very entertaining, and I look forward to seeing you in the next round. This analysis might end up being a little bit shorter than the other two, simply because I only had 7 videos to review, but I haven't edited it yet, so I'm not exactly sure. But I just want to point out that I'm checking this at 6:57. I'm checking the likes on Simo's video at 6:57 because, like I said, it hasn't been up for a full week yet. So if you guys still want to support Simo, you can still go to Underworld's channel, go to Simo's video, and click the thumbs up button to try to push him on to the next round. Alright, so I got my phone here, and I'm going to be reading off the contestants from 7th place to 1st place and naming off how many likes they got. In 7th, we have Team Answers for Days with 128 likes. In 6th, Team Judgment Yu-Gi-Oh! With 161 likes. In 5th, we have Simo with 162 likes, and then from 4 up, we'll be moving on to the next round. In 4th, we have DuelRock88 with 226 likes. In 3rd, we have P-Bunny with 260 likes. In 2nd, the RJB0 with 341 likes, and with 382 likes, Ryan Nisker is in 1st. Alright, so everybody, thanks for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Favorite it if you liked it that much. And definitely comment down in the comment section below, get a conversation going. The last video definitely had a lot of talks going down about the round, so, I want to hear your thoughts. And I don't know if you viewed this video unless you comment on it, so, go ahead and shoot me that thumbs up again, like I said, and tell me what you think in the comment section below, and I will see you later, YouTube.